It's your Katy Texas Realtor back with another market update. The last few weeks we've seen a lot of change. We can speculate about what's happening, what's going to happen, what we might see in the future, but let's just take a look at the numbers for the Katy area real fast, and I'll run through these really fast. So, currently, as of July 2nd, 950 homes are active. Of those 950 homes, 437 of those are new construction, and there's plenty more. New construction doesn't always list all their homes, right? So there's tons more. We can safely assume another 150 homes are available on top of what they have listed, right? So let's call it 600. 600 homes, like 600 new construction homes are available to purchase right now, and they're not getting absorbed very quickly. Of those new number 600, if you look it up, it's more like 450, 437. 170 of those have suffered a price decrease. Okay, let's keep it going. 513 not new construction homes are active of those 950. Of those 513 that are active, 180 have suffered a price decrease. Okay, let's keep it going. On the upside, currently pending, and this is, remember, for the Katy area only, we're talking about 77493, 494, 450, and 449, 1,060 pending homes, which means in the next few days or weeks, you're going to have another 1,000 homes that are sold. Great. That's if appraisals are met, contingencies are met, all that stuff. Perfect storm, you have another 1,060 homes that are sold in the next few weeks. We pray for them. Now, in the last 10 days, 264 homes have been sold, completely sold, from pending to sold. Okay, a couple of things about the sold, and this is for the sellers. Of those 264, 194 of them, the large majority of them, spent less than 2 weeks on the market without a price reduction. Let me say that again. Of the homes that have been sold in the last 10 days, 264 of them, and we have 1,000 more coming, 194 of them have spent less than 2 weeks on the market when they were available. 33 of the other ones that spent more than 14 days on the market had a price decrease, which means the majority of the homes are still selling in under 2 weeks. A small percentage are selling outside of the 2 weeks, after 2 weeks. Of that percentage, half of the ones that spent on the market more than 2 weeks, because you're going from 70 something to 33, those had a price decrease. So the 2 week mark, which is what I'm seeing consistently, is the determinant for sellers saying let's drop the price, or agents suggesting and sellers agreeing let's drop the price. So what do? We price correctly and see what the market says. We do our homework and make sure that within those 2 weeks we have competitive offers because we've priced correctly. If your home is on the market more than 14 days, and I'll show you what current active homes look like right now, which means a great buying opportunity. Sellers, you need to price correctly, and you'll sell under 14 days. If it takes you more than 14 days, one out of every other time, you're gonna have a price decrease before you find the right buyer. That's what this is telling us. Now, out of the homes that are active right now, 2/3 have been on the market less than 14 days. Okay? That's 2/3 have been on the market less than 14 days. The other third, about 370 homes, have been on the market more than 14 days. This is where it gets a little scary, and this is an opportunity for buyers. Of those 370 homes that have been on the market more than 14 days, 350 of them had already had a price decrease. Let me say that again because I don't think you heard it. There's 950 homes available. 600 of them have been on the market less than 2 weeks. And this is just the Katy market. 370 of them have been on the market more than 2 weeks. Of those 370, 350, if my math serves correctly, 170 plus 180 is 350. Of those 370, 350 have already had a price decrease and they haven't sold. So if you're a buyer, and we're not discussing interest rate because that's not something we can control, but what we can control is 2 things. And here's my 2 things for the day. If you're a seller, make sure you're pricing aggressively. It's still a good time for you because the right buyers are still in the market. If you are a buyer, what you can do, instead of asking for these homes that have been, look for the homes that have been on the market 10 days. Have your realtor reach out to their agent and say, hey, you've been on the market 10 days. How many offers do you have? At this point, it's not like 2 months ago. They're a little more communicative, right? Remember 2 months ago, they weren't talking to us. How many offers do you have? No answer? Fine. Some answer? Great. No offers? Perfect. Here's what we're going to do. We're going to take that full price or whatever price you feel comfortable in taking, but not a dramatic reduction. Of that full price, you're going to ask the seller, Mr. Seller, Mrs. Seller, we're going to take X amount, and you're going to pay down my interest rate. Mr. Seller, Mrs. Seller, you're going to take X amount on top of that interest rate pay down, and you're going to pay down my closing costs. Mr. Seller, Mrs. Seller, you're going to get your top dollar, but you're going to give concessions. Or would you like to wait another 4 days? Remember, these are the people that are 10 to 13 days in the market. We know that after 14 days, severe drop. Would you like to wait another 3 days for the We Buy Houses people to come offer you half what you want in cash? Is that what you want? It's time to get smart about how we're doing these things. The Katy market is ripe for the picking for the buyers. You can get your rate paid down to get somewhere in the 4.5% range. But you need to have a right team in place. You need to have the right realtor and the right lender in place. Because we can do these all day long. If you're a buyer, you're looking for a property in the Katy, Texas area, my name is Jorge de Jesus, the Century 21 Western Realty, part of the Matt Freeman team, Katy, Texas #1 real estate team. It's time to do it. It's time to get it done, whether you're buying or selling. It's about doing it the smart way. It's not the same market as 2 months ago.